If you're doing A-levels at the moment in the UK, you're doing them at a remarkably unequal time. The gap between you and your fellow teenagers hasn't been this large since at least the 1930s, if not the 1920s. Economic inequality in the UK is high, and at the top it is rising. The best off 1% of people in the country now have almost 15% of all income. That is the highest share for the 1% anywhere in Europe. The UK is the most economically unequal country in Europe. If you try to describe that in another way, imagine you had 100 children in a school, and those children between them were getting £100 a day in pocket money, an average of £1 a day each, £5 a week. When you've got inequality of 15% being taken by 1%, that's like one child in your school getting £15 every day in pocket money and everybody else getting about 80p a day. That's the kind of inequality we have in Britain. It's high, and at the top it's rising. But since 2008, since the economic crash, for 99% of the population has actually been coming together. It's only been the 1% who've been getting richer. Worldwide, last year, in 2013, the 1% took 41% of all the wealth of the world. This year, according to Credit Suisse, the bank, they took 48% of all the wealth in the world. That's a 7% point rise in just 1 year. If that carries on for 5.5 more years, the richest 1% in the world will own everything on the planet. So it's not going to carry on for another 5.5 years, because it can't carry on for another 5.5 years. But what it tells you when this happens is that you're living through remarkable times. Strange things are happening, and if you think the times in which you're growing up are weird, that's because they are weird. It's actually happening to you. And we've got no idea what's going to happen in 10 or 20 years' time. But we don't think you're that stupid. So we don't think you're going to be very happy with a world in which just a few people own almost everything, in which almost all of you have to rent for the whole of your lives because landlords have bought up more and more flats and houses, where you have to have jobs which are precarious and where you have to be lowly paid because a few people have to be paid millions and millions of pounds because they are so special. It seems very unlikely that that is where we're going to end up in, but that is the direction in 2014, 2015 in which we're currently going. And if people don't do something about it, we could become even more unequal.